Vision boards are more like teaching a child what an apple is. You could describe an apple to a kid 1,000 times, and you could just be like, oh, it's a fruit that's red, round, and crunchy, but they still might not understand what an apple actually is. However, if you show them an apple while repeating the word apple, then the concept of an apple becomes a part of their long term memory. This is also exactly how our subconscious mind works, because our subconscious mind is a child that we are training to think positively and align with what we want to manifest. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, my name is Priyanka and I'm here to help you navigate through life with a leap of faith and positivity. On this channel, we talk about anything that makes this human experience a little more soothing, a little more smoother of an experience. Also, before I get into the video, I do want to apologize about the glare. I've been trying to find a balance between great lighting and also the glare to go away, but it seems like I can only work with one thing at once and it's kind of annoying, so I'm sorry about that. I'm really sorry about that. Okay, so I think we are ready to do this. My microphone is back after 2 videos, so I guess, do you want to welcome my microphone? I definitely want to welcome my microphone because I'm happy that it's working now. So, yeah, about vision boards. Vision boards are honestly so underrated. What vision boards do is that vision boards give our desires a name and a face, and they translate our desires from these random thoughts and deep inner wishes into visuals, into actual words and actual images that you see right in front of you on your board. You are taking your dreams more seriously when you have them on your vision board and you treat them as something that you could have, something that you could achieve, something that you could become. And that's where the magic happens. The vision boards, what did I drop? Okay, it was my pen, sorry about that. So the vision boards, they bridge the gap between the invisible realm and the physical realm. It connects with where you are right now with where you want to be. They bring you one step closer and sometimes even several steps closer to experiencing paradise, to experiencing what we call paradise on this planet Earth, because that's literally what Neville Goddard said. Neville Goddard said that you can experience heaven on this planet Earth if you align your thoughts and words with the thoughts of experiencing paradise on this planet Earth. I actually started working with vision boards not a very long time ago. I made my first one in 2023. Yeah, by the end of 2023, it was a vision boarding event at my school. And when I saw that, I just went there on my own. I didn't bring any friends or whatever because I was just excited to go on my own. I don't know. So I went there and it was like a physical one, right? With the scissors, the papers, and they provided all the supplies. So it was really fun to do it, and I hung it on my wall and I was meditating. Like, I didn't have many goals on there. It was just one main goal that was on the vision board, and I hung it on the wall, and I also meditated on that goal every night before I went to bed. I visualized. I was a lot into law of attraction back then, so that was how I went about it. And few months later, it actually came into fruition. Like, and looking back, I didn't even realize that I had manifested that as a result of the vision board and the visualization. And I just realized that as I was writing a script for this video, and I was like, oh my god, I because I thought I made my first one in 2025, because that was the Pinterest vision board, but it was actually the first time in 2023 that I made a vision board and it became a reality. So that was so I surprised myself with that vision board myself. I made my first vision board in 2023 and the second one I made in 2025. And I made my second one purely for the joy of it again, and I always thought that it was exciting to like pin up pictures of your dream life. And most of the time our brains love to clutter our minds with like everyday stress and negative self-talk and all of that. But when you sit down to create a board, you get to tell yourself that it is okay to dream big. We don't have to think about the negative things that are going on in our life and everything that's not working right now. Right now what we need to focus is on our goal on hand, and it's okay to dream big. We can put the world aside and just focus on having fun with our vision board right now. It's like scheduling a date with yourself, okay? Or even with your friends if you want to do it with your friends. So yeah, so with my vision board experience, I set my vision board as one of the wallpapers on my iPhone, and I completely forgot about it. And then one afternoon, while I was walking in my neighborhood, I was walking around my neighborhood, and my vision board popped up randomly on my screen. I think I had accidentally clicked a few buttons and my vision board popped up. My jaw literally dropped and I stood there in tears, because almost everything that I had put on that vision board, it had actually manifested in real life. Like even with zero full-time experience in my state, I had landed an amazing entry-level job with a great salary and the exact flexible hybrid schedule that I wanted. I manifested my apartment. I manifested spending more quality time with a person, and even an all expenses paid trip to Disneyland before my job started in the same year. Flights, rides, food, everything was covered, and I even stayed with my cousin who happened to be a Disney employee. My job was also something that I wanted to work with, because I have wanted to work as a community health worker. That was my job title, because it involved working with people, like going to people's houses, asking them questions, and seeing where they might be lacking in their health care, and then like connecting them to the resources. That is exactly everything that I wanted to manifest, and it all ended up manifesting. Like that was the exact same job that I manifested in my life. And about Disneyland wasn't even pictured on my vision board. That was not something that was actively manifesting, is my point. But from time to time, the thought of Disneyland would pop up, going to Disneyland would pop up. And wouldn't it be nice if I manifested a trip to Disneyland? Pretty much like what I shared in my previous video. That is how, like, whatever background thoughts that you have is what you manifest. I will link the video for you to check it out in the description box. So yeah, so that is to say that your thoughts are enough to manifest what you want, but vision boards are tools to help you stay in check with your thoughts. Like vision boards are bringing the 4D into the 3D in a way, because when our 4D thoughts are not just in our brain, but the vision board is like more like a physical thing that we are bringing from the ether into the 3D reality for our desires to manifest. Yeah, but also because we humans are deeply visual creatures, our brains process the world through the images. Most people think that you should only create a vision board once a year, but I completely disagree. I believe that you should update your vision board every single month. I say that because when you make a vision board once a year and you set the intention that these are the goals for the next 365 days, you are subtly telling your subconscious mind that you aren't ready to receive them right now. You're not ready to receive them yet. And you're telling yourself, you're giving yourself the permission that I have a whole full year to accomplish these things that I want to accomplish. So you're giving yourself permission to wait a whole year to manifest what you want. So update your vision boards every month. You can even do this every new moon or the first of every month. If you don't want to do the new moon thing, that's completely okay. And doing this also gives you something to look forward to each month, and then you can cross off the goals that you have already achieved for the month, right? Doing this also gives you something to look forward to each month. It's exciting to make it ritualistic. So take a deep cleansing bath, make your favorite iced tea, or order in your matcha, pull out a cute journal, pull out your crystals, light up crystals. You know how big I am on crystals and journaling. I love that stuff. Light up your candle, sing along to your favorite songs, whatever it is that makes you feel amazing. It should include everything how you like to take care of your, and then write down everything that you want for the next month. Everything that you desire, everything you want to be, how you want others to treat you, even if you want a boy to like you. There's nothing big or small. There should be no limits to the number of things that you want to achieve or that you desire. Then after having written it all down, write them as your affirmations for the next month. You're writing everything, which helps you think as if you are already experiencing it. Then make a Pinterest vision board which reflects and represents your manifestations. Pin any images that you like on Pinterest and add them to your vision board for the next month. You can even add affirmations on your vision boards if you want to. Okay, so that's how it should be. This is how I recommend going about your vision board. And now let's talk about how to actually use a vision board for maximum effectiveness. The key about vision boards is to develop a relationship with it. You do that by looking at it every day, preferably every morning. Mornings are important for your vision boards because our brains are in a theta state of mind. That is the state where our brain is easily programmed. So in the morning, our what happens is, like, in the morning our conscious mind is sleeping. That same mind that you need for decision making, that you need to study, that you need to have conversations with people, all of that mind, that side, that part of your brain is sleeping in the morning, and while our subconscious mind lays wide awake. And when there is no conscious mind, there's nobody to fight our subconscious mind, and it becomes this super consciousness with zero resistance, because our subconscious mind knows that everything is possible. It is our conscious mind that has its limitations, but our subconscious mind doesn't. So it is a great time to work with what you especially have resistance towards. So tell yourself everything that you have resistance towards in this physical reality right after you wake up. And your subconscious mind will take everything as a fact, and you will not experience as much of resistance as you normally would. So look at it daily and spend a few minutes looking at each and every image daily that is on your vision board. They can have a momentum of positive thinking going. Even when you're not actually looking at your vision board, but you think of one image on your vision board, you naturally start thinking of other images or affirmations on your board. Okay? And secondly, this step is so important. Make it a habit to look at your vision board right before you sit down in your designated workspace. That spot where you spend the vast majority of your time. It could be maybe your bed, maybe your a couch that you like to hang out at, maybe it's your office desk, whatever it is. This helps ensure that the place where you spend most of your time, you are thinking positive thoughts in that place. And over time, your brain also just starts associating that space with positive thoughts. Every time you sit there, your brain will think positive thoughts naturally, because your brain starts thinking, oh, I'm sitting here right now, so this is a place where I can only think positive thoughts. And I can only think the thoughts that are associated with the images that I have on my vision board, and maybe even, and it might even start associating with the fulfillment of your desire. That space then becomes your sacred space. So say your affirmations and look at your vision board daily to strengthen those muscles of positive thinking in your designated space. Okay? So I wanna give the side note before I end this video. When you feel anxious or when you find yourself spiraling, look at your vision board along with the affirmations that you wrote in your journal. The reason that you feel this anxiety is because you feel unsafe. When you look at your vision board, it makes you feel calm and safe again, because you are looking at the best case scenario when looking at it, and your brain forgets about the worst case scenario. Because our consciousness cannot exist in two places at once, and our consciousness is the imagination which redirects our thoughts. Our mind can only exist in one place at a time. This also has to do with nervous system regulation. So if you're having a hard time going directly to your affirmation, or you're still feeling anxiety regarding your desire, then you can just sit and take a few deep breaths and meditate for a bit, for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and then return to your affirmations. Okay, so this is all that I had to say today. I hope this video is helpful for you guys. I knew it was, because I think it was full of a lot of wisdom that I know will help you guys. So yeah, thank you very much for sticking up until the end, and please let me know in the comment section down below what are you gonna put on your vision board. It would be very exciting to know. And I will see you in my next one. Oh, also, yeah, please don't forget to like my video, subscribe to my channel, and press the bell icon so that you're notified every time I post a new video, and comment and share this video with people that you want to make your vision boards with, so that they also know what to do. And I'll see you in my next one. Bye guys.